Hi everyone, it's Roxy and it's been almost a month in quarantine. I felt as if the days were just going by and I needed something to look forward to and just feel happy and excited about. I've always wanted to try watercolor paintings, so I dusted out my watercolor paints I had hidden away and finally decided to try it for the first time. So here's a little disclaimer, I'm not an artist in any way and I learned by watching pictures and watercolor tutorials. This is the half pan of 36 colors from our teaser. So the palette comes in this pan which has these sections where you can easily mix paints. This set is the perfect beginner watercolor palette if you're like me and you want to start. I'll have it linked down below and you can use this code on the screen here for some money off. And it comes with this watercolor brush, so you basically fill it up with water and gently squeeze it while you're picking up your paints. I tried sunflowers and cacti and in my opinion they're actually really good beginner pieces that you can try. Before I started, I swatched out some of the colors that I wanted to use. I found these two pretty yellow shades for my sunflower, and for my cacti I loved this shade of green. I also swatched two shades of oranges and a magenta color for my cacti flowers that you'll see me doing. I love watercolor so much because it really doesn't have to be perfect, and the bleeding of the paints to create such beautiful textures make it so whimsical and lovely to work with. For my sunflower, I start off with different shades of brown dots at the center. When I'm happy with a size that I like, I take my first yellow paint and make 4 petals like this. I found that this really helps me keep the rest of the petals at the same size, so it's a nice little guide you can use. I make 2 brush strokes like this for each petal and then I do that right around to paint the flower. Don't worry if some of the brown from the middle mixes in with the yellow in your petals. I feel like if it gives it a much more realistic vibe, which I like. Once I have the first layer of yellow petals, I mix a darker, almost yellow-orange shade to add in petals in between the first set. This really makes your sunflower look so big and full. I love the different shades of yellow and the way these turn out. My biggest tip is to keep practicing it with different sizes of sunflowers until you really get the hang of it. The beauty of sunflowers is that it really doesn't have to be perfect, and it's one consistent, basic brush stroke all around, which makes it a perfect beginner flower. I found that I would lose track of time while doing these, and it made me really quiet my mind and just de-stress. If you're looking for something to do while you're staying home and staying safe, I really think you would love this. I'm actually thinking about ways that I can use these in my planner, so let me know if you are interested in that. So I clearly went sunflower crazy, as you can tell, but like I said, you really get lost in painting them, like time just flies. I filled up half-sized pages and in one of them I added this blue watercolor background just to try it out because I'm so new to this watercolor world. For me, it's really a little hobby and I'm just trying out new things here and there. Now for the cacti, this is hands down, oh my gosh, my favorite thing to paint. They're really easy and simple and you won't want to stop painting them because I was obsessed. I basically painted these ovals and I just put smaller ones on top of them like this. There are so many ways that you can combine them, which makes it so much fun to do. Again, these are just my personal thoughts on watercolor cacti, and I have seen tutorials where you can add lots of embellishments and outlines and all that fancy stuff to it, but I'm just not there yet. I really wanted to start off slowly so I won't overwhelm myself and get discouraged. Since I'm cacti addicted, I just had the best time filling up a sheet of these. So besides watercoloring, I love reading, trying new recipes, and working on my stationery brand. Oh, and I'm also loving The Baker and the Beauty on ABC. It's such a good show. If you want to find something to do on Monday nights, definitely check that out. It just makes me laugh so much and it just like takes my mind off of everything. I feel like if you really have to take comfort in these little things to help uplift your day. I'm honestly so much more appreciative of little things like going to the grocery, going out for dinner, seeing my friends, and just even going to the beach. I really don't think I'll take any of those things for granted once this is over. A little extra touch was the little flowers randomly at the tips of the cacti. I mixed in the orange and pink in some flowers, and in others I just left it one solid color. I am so in love with my little cacti. If it's one thing to try if you're now starting off, it's definitely these. I might try to add pots to them in the future, so I'll keep you updated on my Instagram stories. And by the way, my Instagram is always linked in on the screen and down below. I can't wait to try out new things to paint. I'm still really nervous about sharing this new hobby, but I figured it might be helpful in case you're like me and wanted to try it but didn't think you could. If you have any suggestions about what I should try out next, definitely drop it in the comments below. If you enjoy this watercolor with me video, don't forget to thumbs this video up and subscribe because it really supports my channel and it lets me know that you are enjoying the content I'm creating. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Mwah.